This week's Hip Hop 24 news, we see why Megan unfollowed the baby. Nicki Minaj publicly apologizes to TPain. Also find out why Logan Paul made our Say What moment of the week. All this and more on Hip Hop 24 starts now. We start things off with Megan Thee Stallion and The Baby. After collaborating together on numerous hits, Megan Thee Stallion appears to be upset with The Baby after he links up with Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez dropped his new single that features The Baby and the music video to go along with it. The two artists reenact classic moments respectively, Lanez as Pinky in the movie in Next Friday, and The Baby as Michael Jackson in Thriller. No killer ain't taking your bitch on a trip and outside every time. With this comes backlash from some fans and apparently an unfollow from Megan Thee Stallion, who is probably not happy about The Baby's collab with Lanez after their incident back in the summer of 2020. The infamous incident took place back in 2020 on July 17th at the Hollywood Hills. At around 4 AM that morning, police arrived where they were called for shots that had been fired. Megan Thee Stallion, in a surveillance video obtained by TMZ, is seen leaving an SUV and slowly walking as her foot is bleeding. Things became even more real after Megan went on IG Live and stated, "You shot me."
So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit.
During that time period, Megan would even send a warning to Lanez in a tweet that stated, "Lie one more time and I'ma quit sparing you." As of this writing, Lanez has pled not guilty to the charges and has continued to publicly deny all of Megan's accusations. Many were quick to notice that Megan Thee Stallion had unfollowed The Baby on Instagram, but The Baby still continues to follow Meg. This puts an end to any more upcoming collabs between Megan and The Baby. The two artists gave us Crybaby, Cash-ish, and Nasty featuring Ashanti. Up next is Los Angeles native and one of hip-hop's brightest new stars, Melina, as she is back with her latest single, Envy, alongside the music video. Gearing up for an upcoming EP which drops on July 23rd, the 1111 artist, clearly with a chip on her shoulder, is letting her lyrics do the talking.
Ain't no contest here. They know the flow so elite. Gotta murder every beat.
Only in her 20s, Melina has already built a catalog that has caught the eyes and ears of many. Her 2019 EP has over 1 million streams, and who can forget her signature Mondays in-car freestyles catching the attention of Cardi B.
Look, last I checked, you don't need a tiny waist to prove you the best, and you don't need a big butt, go get a check. You gotta be smart, yeah, different from the rest.
Back in 2019, Melina would get a cosign from Cardi B when she freestyled over Cardi's Money beat. The video would go viral with the help of Cardi B as she reposted Melina's freestyle on her own Instagram account. Now in 2021, Melina continues to mature musically, and it's quite evident she is on the verge of bigger and better things this year. In fact, Melina is set to perform live at the Summer Unlocked event, an event which features the likes of The Baby, Tigga, Polo G, Rick Ross, and Jack Harlow. Speaking of music videos, let's take a look at some of the music videos that came out this week. Polo G released visuals for his Painting Pictures single off his Hall of Fame album.
He know exactly how to hit they block like that's his favorite.
Polo G is set on continuing his momentum after he was arrested the night he celebrated the release of his album in Miami.
Boys, where are my sons? Where are my sons? Yeah, look at, please video all of this for 2 years with no guns. Where are my sons?
Polo G also features The Baby in the new video for Party Life.
Hopping out a foreign stick on me while I walk it out.
Speaking of The Baby, after being featured on Tory Lanez and Polo G's music videos, The Baby dropped his own video for his new single, Ball If I Want To.
Inches of weed tonight, I want to fuck a Rapunzel. Ain't fucking the right, you ain't pulling the hell.
Up next is DDG with his iCarly freestyle. The 23-year-old Michigan rapper is coming off a collab with NBA YoungBoy and has officially shut down his popular non-music YouTube channel.
Don't do GA, I'm popping, but I love it. Rose gold.
Now back to more hip-hop news. TPain has collaborated with the likes of Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and Chris Brown, but it was one particular artist in Nicki Minaj which TPain claims dubbed him back in 2007. Appearing on the 85 South comedy show, TPain revealed he reached out to Nicki Minaj in 2007.
I think I met Nicki in like 2007, and we had just, we was about to work together, and she had stopped responding. And I was like, Nick, let me know what's going on. She was like, hey, I'm an artist too, and I'm working on my shit, so, maybe chill. And I was like, oh.
Yes, that was all that happened, but as TPain noted, perhaps he was in love with Nicki Minaj. The Shade Room shared the video clip on their Instagram account where Nicki commented and tagged TPain with an apology. I don't remember this at all, but it definitely sounds like something I would say. Oh my god, what was I thinking? He was really a big artist. I was still underground. I have nothing but respect for your talent, and thank you and Kanye for clearing Go Hard for Beat Me Up Scotty last month. Listening to you over and over on that record taught me something about harmonies and background vocals. Your vocals on that song alone are goated for life. I listened to every single detail. Now there is no telling if we will see a collaboration from TPain and Nicki Minaj in the near future. And now it's time for our Say What moment of the week. Coming off his boxing match against Floyd Mayweather, where he lasted 8 rounds, Logan Paul has his eyes set on his next opponent. Recently on his Impulsive podcast, Logan feels very confident he can go head-to-head with Mike Tyson.
My lawyer mentioned it, and he's like, no, Tyson will rip your head off. You don't stand a chance. I'm like, bro, I just went through all this. You can't tell me I can't beat Mike Tyson. Bro, he's old. So,
you know who's got a higher bone density than you?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Doc said,
y'all are super dense. That's so true.
He said you could hit me with a baseball bat and the bat would break. Don't get any ideas.